3 stops to keep, 3 stops to drop from the 2022 AVP season.
Ooh, love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, we're taking Manhattan.
Wait,
you
there was
cannot
more than
choose.
6 events, though.
But that's what he's saying. Like, you're dropping 3.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like your 3 least favorite, and you're keeping your 3 favorite.
Okay, got you. Manhattan what?
You can't pick Manhattan. That's an obvious.
Okay. I'll keep Chicago, clearly. Phoenix.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be an 8-teamer. I just think that was a really cool.
Yeah.
Not that I think a third of our events for the year should be.
Yeah.
Well, no, they'll still be a full.
Yeah.
I thought Phoenix was really cool. It was a unique experience for fans, and I think they enjoyed it. And then it's either Atlanta or Atlanta's dope. It just the weather wasn't good, and then it's sometimes the first year was too hot for the fans to sit in the stands, and then the second year it rained out. But I'm gonna stay Atlanta because the night matches are so dope.
Yeah,
which we ruined. We had one good match against Taylor for like 9th place. And you can tell there's good fan base. Like they love being there. It's just when the weather cooperates. So I'm gonna keep Atlanta.
Okay. And then so those are your 3 to keep. So I'll do my 3 to keep, and then we'll do our 3 to drop. I'm keeping Denver. Nice. I liked Denver a lot. Keeping Huntington. I love Huntington Beach.
Huntington's great.
I love Huntington. And God, I mean, I don't even know. Does Hermosa, is that like the same as Manhattan?
Oh, Hermosa, yeah.
Can you?
I mean, of course we want to be in Hermosa.
Yeah, I'm keeping her. Those are my 3. Keeping Hermosa. And obviously Manhattan is a unanimous keep.
Yeah.
3 to drop.
And I just love Hermosa and Huntington, by the way.
Yeah.
All those. We just need all of them.
Southern California, God, they're the best.
There needs to be just a Cali Cup. We need a big sponsor to come in with $100,000 and create a Cali Cup. And those events are just the Cali Cup.
Yeah.
Winner gets all of it.
Winner take off? I love it.
Love that.
3 to drop.
3 to drop. Austin. I love the fan base in Austin, but the venues just felt weak. Central Florida, it just felt too amateur of an event.
Do you think that that had anything to do with the time? It's December.
I mean, yeah, a little bit. You mean like fan base wise?
Yeah. It's like, say you have that same tournament in May.
Okay, let's look at the final. Like we had, that was the match everyone wanted to see, and there basically wasn't any more room for people. Like they could have done like the old school where they're standing far away and like tiptoeing over people, but and it just still felt like it felt like that's what the Tour Series should feel like. Yeah. Right.
And as a Tour Series player, that's what the Tour Series
felt
like.
Right. Yes. Okay. So perfect. Like that would be an awesome series, the qualifying series, where those are the events and everyone's sure. Everyone's playing for something really important, like to go be on the top tour.
Yeah, to go to Hermosa.
Anyway, we don't need to go back there. Well, Hermosa was a qualifying series, a tour series. Wait. Sorry, Huntington. Sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, Central Florida's felt a little too amateur.
Okay, so Austin, Central Florida.
Want a good product for fans. Like I want fans to feel like, whoa, I'm at this pro event, like this big professional, legit entertaining event, which our sport doesn't do a good job of in general. Yeah. But having like 4 rows of stands and people just standing around doesn't help. I mean, Fort Lauderdale was the same vibe, but it's such a good beach. It's such a staple beach volleyball beach there. And the fans are there. They were just roasting their feet with no shade and 4 rows of stands. So I want to keep Fort Lauderdale. Yeah. Austin. What else was there?
Well, there's a lot of Tour Series. That might have been all the events you played.
Yeah, that is. So I have to drop one of them?
Because there's...
Okay, I got to drop Fort Lauderdale then. If that's what we're going to do, is those small stands. That's basically what makes or breaks it for me.
You missed New Orleans.
Yeah, I would drop that too because I've missed it like 5 years in a row.
Seriously.
And every year, everyone's like, "Oh, it's terrible. It flooded out every time."
Yeah.
Granted, everyone loves Coconut Beach for all you know. I really do want to go there. Is it called Coconut Beach?
Yeah.
I do want to go there. And everyone seems to say that's the coolest place ever. But you guys' weather doesn't cooperate, and that's just the deciding factor.
And I think if they do New Orleans right, they could crush it.
You got to bring fans, man. We need stands. If we're going to do a big event, we need a stadium. Any tour series event, sure. That's perfect.
Soccer bleachers. Yeah.
I'd rather have 4 big events that feel like professional sports, entertaining fans than 7 or 8 crappy ones.
Yeah. I think that model, it's funny. I think that the model that Donald was going for, building up 8 good events, is actually the way to go.
Yeah, but he didn't execute.
But I think the idea is sound.
Right. Oh, for sure.
Yeah. But I think, because, man, New Orleans has so much potential. Because, like, I've been there. I've played so many events at Coconut. And there are fans there.
Right.
Like, people love volleyball.
Well, look, you don't need sand courts or sand on the ground to run a volleyball event. Like, how many times have we built stadiums? Yeah. Maybe we bring it somewhere else.
Well, I think...
Or is that the place to be?
Well, I think Coconut's the place to be.
Okay.
My vote would be to have every match at night.
Go right on Bourbon Street.
Every match, that'd be sick. you get some serious fans there.
You could do it.
I would just have every match at night. Like, no match starts before 5 p.m.
Great.
You run, like, some kind of tournament during the day. Like a club tournament, 6s, 4s, whatever. Like, New Orleans loves volleyball. Like, people show up. You just say, like, you get free entry if you play in the tournament, come at night. They have this awesome bar right there.
Right.
And you just run everything at night. Like, the night matches were actually crowded, but the day ones, I was like, all right, I can count, like, 1, 2, 3, 6 fans. Just run it at a night.
As a top event, no. That's just not... Like, we're putting on an entertainment product. Like, that's what your tour is supposed to be. That's what Leonard Armato saw it as. Everyone from the refs to everyone was more like... They used to have Marvin dancing, the ref. Like, everyone out there has the intention of entertaining fans. Like, that's kind of what it was.
Yeah.
Geeter, I don't care what you do. They used to tell him, I don't care what you do. Just... You can do anything. Nothing's off limits. Entertain the fans.
Yeah.
Go crazy. And that's what he did.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We already know where my head's at.
So those are your 3 to drop.
Yep.
My 3 to drop. Atlantic City. We're never going back again.
I'm all right with that. Those are my 2 worst finishes of my career until this year. Because I think I got a 7th and a 9th this year, I think. Did I get a 9th in Hermosa?
No. I think you got
7th? Okay, maybe 2 7ths?
You got a 9th in Atlanta.
Oh, that was a 9th?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I think a 7th in Hermosa.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Before that, I had gotten this 2 7ths in Atlantic City.
Okay.
So that was like the worst city ever.
Yeah. So AC's out. AC was funny because all the players were collectively united in their misery. Adversity unites people.
Oh, God.
And we were all united in that. AC's just a bad town. It's funny, this comedian, Sam Morrill, he described Atlantic City as like, people leaving Vegas is what people look like driving into Atlantic City.
Just already crushed and demoralized. Just, oh, God, I need to get out of here. That's a good one.
So AC's out. I'd drop Wapaka. I would leave that as just a grassroots event. It's an awesome event. Shouldn't be an AVP.
It was a tour series?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it ran at the same time as Hermosa. I would drop that. It's cool. The guys who run it do an excellent job, but it's just like...
Yeah, it's a grassroots event.
And then I would probably drop Austin as well. I think that there's something in Texas.
It's just the venue. I've talked to Glazebrook, And he's just like, this is just 10 times cheaper to put it here.
Yeah.
So like when I get my budget, I look at where I can put it, and this is where I can put it in Austin.
And it makes sense.
There's better venues. They're aware of them, and they want to put them there, but they just get charged too much.
Yeah, that makes sense. So those are our 3 to drop and 3 to keep.